My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and this is going to be a limited or no communication reading, okay? Communication is just not like my throat playing up, right? Communication is kind of off, it's just not the same as it was, or it could be no communication whatsoever. This is going to be the reading for you. So let us get into this, guys. Just want to remind you guys, one, the Ancestral Healing Intensive will be on July 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I see quite a number of you have already signed up, but just letting you guys know that there's still spaces left. Ooh, okay, we're going to keep this one. There's still spaces left. And I'll put the link for that healing intensive down below so you can read what it's going to be all about. That's one. And two, for those of you that want to deepen your spiritual practice, the 8-8 portal spirit release therapy classes. If you want to become a spirit release therapist, the next cohort starts on the week of the 8-8 portal. I'll put a link down below for that as well. And you're going to learn to clear yourself and also to clear others. So you could provide it as a service, or if you just want to clear family members, your twin, whatever it is, right? We're going to learn about that. All right. So what fell out is fantasy. And what is underneath the deck is betrayal. All right. Let me tell you what's going on. All your imagination running wild. Both of you guys. Right? I had to say it in my language. Right? But for both of you guys, your imagination is running wild. And both of you guys are thinking that this person is either fantasizing or immersed or enmeshed emotionally with somebody else. But this is not the truth. It is not the truth. So it looks like the masculine energy, you know, that loop that plays in your head like a movie where you're just seeing betrayal over and over and over and over and over and over again, imagining all kinds of things, imagining with all kinds of people. That's what the masculine is doing. And the feminine just keeps thinking about their counterpart and somebody else. And it could definitely be a karmic in the connection, but spirit is saying this person, they're not enmeshed with the karmic as before. Okay, they're actually looking back at you. Okay, but both of you guys, because the communication is not open, both of you guys allowing your mind, your imagination, and apparently you guys have some powerful imagination to run wild. I know there's some things when we think about it long enough, it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Spirit is also warning you against that, especially if you and your person are master manifestors, because we manifest from our thoughts and emotions. So it goes back to the message of this week. Now is not time to be a mastermind. Now it's time to master your mind, because it looks like this mind is your greatest enemy right now. The truth is, this is how you guys feel about each other. This joy. All right? You guys might be in the midst of this bloody circus, right? But sometimes the twin flame journey, soulmate journey, can be a circus, but you guys absolutely find joy in each other. That's the truth of it all, underneath it all. But both of you guys are allowing your imagination to run wild right now. All right, let's get a significator for your person's feelings towards you. Master the mind. Don't be a mastermind. Master the mind. All right, your person's feelings. Absolutely. They think that you're a gift from God, goddess, creator. Okay? That's what they think. They think that this is something that's been handed to them by the ancestors. We have the tree, and you know, for me, trees always about ancestral energy. You are someone that they can build a legacy on, right? They feel like they've been given this fresh start by the universe. That's how they feel about you. They think this is absolute grace, and they think there's a part of them that thinks that they don't deserve it, and this is why they keep going on with the self-sabotaging thoughts. What have I done in this life to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this gift? Is it a trick? Right? Okay, is it a trick? What's the catch? What's the catch? But it's only goodness. It's only love. And it's waiting there for a person. But just like you, they have to master the mind. All right, let's put some cards on this energy. This card of grace. So I do think that they have you on a pedestal there. I really do think so. And maybe that could be part of the fantasy too. You know. Maybe they're not even seeing you as, completely human. Okay. We have 3 of Wands in reverse. It's an element of frustration. It's my frustration card, but it's also the card of like releasing third parties. Let's see what's happening. Spirit tells us about grace. This is how viewer's person is looking at them right now. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Swords. Okay. We have the King of Swords in reverse. And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting is that right now, and you notice that this palm is there floating in the sky, in the ethers. Your person is going through an ego death right now, okay? And they're going through this ego death because it looks like they have been hurt. There's some kind of overt narcissistic energy that is in their life, and this person has really hurt them, but it's really cracked them open to the reality of the situation. I think your person, they're very prone to fantasy, and they use fantasy as an escape from very difficult situations, and that's why they're able to stay in difficult situations for a very long time. It is a survival mechanism, okay? But as long as you're using a survival mechanism, then you're not going to get out of the place that you're trying to survive from, right? So it looks like this person could be somebody they're with, could be a family member, could even be a boss. Whatever shakeup happened here, it hurt your person very deeply, and this is what started the process. Or maybe this is what finished off the process of the ego death. And the thing about the ego death is that we are finally able to see things clearly. So that I hear in the song, I can see clearly now. Right. Your person can see clearly now. They can see clearly now. So that they're healing. They're healing, and they're recognizing their worth because they're recognizing that they're princess, prince, king, queen. However they want to identify, they're recognizing that they're royalty, because remember, there's a princess and the P, right? Right. So they're recognizing that they are royalty. So they're waking up to this. They're recognizing that they can't stay in this discomfiture because they deserve more. They deserve more. They're seeing and feeling who they really are. And because they are, they're seeing you and seeing you for who you are too. So this is a big wake-up call from the universe for your person, right? And that takes a bit of acclimatizing, okay? So let's find out why your person is in limited or no communication with you right now. But I think we already hit on it. They're going through the ego death. And they're also trying to heal, because we saw that 6 of Swords in reverse. They're hurt underneath the deck. Yeah, we have the 5 of Swords. There's a lot of drama in their life, and also, again, the mind. 5 of Swords is about the mind games, but I feel this person mind fucking themselves. I'm telling you right now, right? I feel they're screwing themselves over. They're letting their mind run away with them. So they're thinking it's too late. Maybe we have someone else, that kind of thing. But I also think that there's a lot of upheaval in their environment. Okay, whether it's with family members, a spouse, whatever it is, there's a lot of upheaval that's going on, and they're trying to focus on that. Well, let's ask why. Why are they in limited or no communication? Maybe they even ghosted you. Why? We have the sun. Beautiful. Oh. We have judgment. Exactly. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone because the sun has come out. And then we have judgment. Yeah, little birdie whispering in their ear. We have, I usually keep these cards in to represent Ace of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands. But this Nine of Wands is resting. Right, so why are you guys in limited or no communication from this person's end? Well, they're going through this awakening process. Okay, I see them here really listening to they're listening. They're not just hearing. They're listening to their guides. They're recognizing their divinity. They're trying to find their happiness. And this is them really powering their way to divine masculine energy, because the highest vibration of masculine energy is the sun. It's Ra, right? And all this is happening because they've gotten a big shakeup in their life. And right now they have to rest and rejuvenate. Let's see, what is this big shakeup? I'll go a little deeper with the family feud deck. Well, let's see if we can get anything. But what's the shakeup? Ten of Swords. Yeah, some big betrayal. Some big betrayal. And I feel it's family. Because that keeps coming through. It's some big betrayal. What's that? We have Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they found out that someone lied to them. For some of them, somebody lied to them about the paternity of a child. For others of you, there's been some kind of financial deception or financial abuse. But either way, some kind of secret was revealed, and this made your person, it really hit your person in the core. It hit them right in their core. It turned their world upside down. And that's when they start to question everything. So I feel like your person might be very defensive right now, even with you, because they're really questioning themselves and their choices and their intuition. Because they can't believe whatever this deception was, whatever this betrayal was, they can't believe that they never saw it coming. What was their headspace with regard to you at the time that they kind of withdrew or even ghosted you? What was their headspace? Okay, so we found out your person have a lot going on. Okay, they're dealing with this ego death that's been brought on by some sort of betrayal in their circle of trust. Okay, so I think what their withdrawal has really nothing to do with you per se. Okay, but let's find out what were they thinking specifically about you at the time. King of Cups. They're in love. They are in love. We have Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, I feel of being trapped. King of Wands upright. Wow. My hands are tied. And Queen of Wands in reverse, which is a karmic energy. My readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. All right. So what was happening? Well, what were they thinking with regard to you? They were thinking that they loved you. Okay. They were thinking that they loved you. They were thinking that they never loved anyone like how they loved you. And they certainly were thinking that they were in love with you, unlike, looks like a partner here. This Queen of Wands reversed. So they're thinking about all the feelings that they have for you. And I see this person standing up facing a mountain, and it's like they're beseeching this mountain to move. So it looks like they were also recognizing that there were obstacles. There were obstacles. Big obstacles towards them coming towards you. Even though they wanted to come towards you. They wanted to take action. But they couldn't see the path forward. Because for a lot of them, there's someone in their life here. They like to maneuver, right? Strategize. Trying to take control of a situation. Domineering. So they couldn't see how they could get out of this and come towards you. So basically, they felt trapped with their feelings. And I'm seeing like, they're showing me, my guys are showing me like a padded room, like in an asylum. And the door is of course locked. And this person just screaming, going crazy. And banging on the walls, trying to get out, but they can't get out. And all they can do is think about their feelings. And there's no outlet for that. That's what I'm seeing. So your person felt so destabilized, so deregulated, that to kind of feel free, they felt like they need to withdraw. I don't know how else to explain it. They just felt trapped with their emotions. And they felt like they couldn't do anything about it. They felt powerless. They felt helpless in their circumstance. So in order to feel kind of free, they needed to kind of disconnect from you. I don't know how it makes sense. Maybe it does. I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing. Because I'm even seeing like somebody trying to cut a cord. They felt like they needed to disconnect from you. They felt like they were too close to you and too close to your situation. And they felt like they would never be able to do anything about it. So, you know what? I just need to disconnect. What were they feeling with regard to you and your situation? But I think we answered it there, but I'm still going to ask. What were they feeling with regard to you and the situation when they withdrew, they ghosted, disconnected? What were they feeling? So this was their thought process, but even in their thoughts, there's quite a lot of emotion there with that King of Cups. Okay. They were feeling open, just receptive. But I'm getting that open feels like vulnerable today. How are they feeling? So look at the heart space, emotional body. How are they feeling? Ooh. Guilty. Exactly. Because I do feel, whoever I'm reading for, there's some other obligation or someone else in their life that they feel obligated to. And I think they felt guilty that they were also might have been stringing you along. So we have guilty. So there's a kind of infidelity they were feeling to this person, or disloyalty. And then they were also feeling like they weren't doing you justice either. We have emotionally unavailable. Yeah, I think they just wanted not to feel. And they were just feeling too much. Trustworthy. They felt like they were doing the best for everyone involved. Right? They no longer wanted to be sneaky. They no longer wanted to hurt both you and maybe someone else. They really thought that what they were doing was the action that had the most integrity. And they just want to forget. I think things just got too real, too intense with you and them, Because again, they're showing me, the rabbit. There's this rabbit and it's accustomed to be in its burrow. But, sometimes the sun is so lovely and warm that it gets tempted to come outside. Right? And then it gets tempted to come outside when it gets to a wide open space and they're feeling so free, then they start thinking maybe there's danger lurking and then they run back inside. That's what it felt like. It felt like they were in this cold, dark place for a long time. And then you came with your ray of sunshine and your emotions, kind of pulled them out of this comfort zone that they had, right? But then when they got out in the comfort zone and they felt this feeling of freedom, okay, they felt the intensity of the sun, they felt like they would get hurt and maybe other people would get hurt, so they ran back inside. So that's what I'm feeling. It's just things got a bit too intense for this person, and they just needed to absolutely withdraw and kind of recalibrate. Okay, they're not accustomed to the warmth of the sun. They're accustomed to the borrow. Okay. All right, let's see what is happening in their life right now. Let's go into this family feud deck. And this deck is by our soul sister Tiffany. And I'll give you a link for her website down below. 116 cards of pure gold. Pure gold. I don't know. I feel a lot of compassion for this person. You know, they just didn't know what to do. And I don't think they didn't have the tools to deal with their emotions. They really thought that they were doing the right thing. And I think that's important for this person. It's important for them to do the right thing. Okay, so we have transmuting generational chains. Okay, so this person, they have been selected by their ancestors, okay, to transmute a lot of karma for their ancestral line. Okay, so if you look back in this person's history, ancestry, this situation about being with someone else but in love with someone else, maybe a recurring theme, or them not standing up for themselves or standing up for what they're feeling might be a recurring theme. Giving their power away might be a recurring theme. Trying to numb out and not acknowledge their emotions might be a recurring theme as well, for multi-generations. All right, let's see what's happening in a person's life. We have a family debt. Now, there could definitely be some sort of financial issue, but this is not what I felt, especially with that last card underneath the deck, talking about breaking generational chains. I do think there's some sort of karmic debt that your person might be the person that's paying it, or learning that lesson, or balancing that karma for their ancestral line. We have a mother wound coming through. And when we have mother wounds, we have problems with receiving love from others, just receiving from others, okay, getting nurturing from others, okay, receiving from the universe, right? We're always second guessing, is this really for me? What did I do to deserve this kind of thing? We also have problems with feminine energy. Now we have child abuse that's coming through. So listen, I feel your person is taking a trip down memory lane. And some of the memories aren't even their memories about this lifetime. I think it's memories, even past life memories, that's coming through, or memories stored in the DNA. So there's a lot of that's coming up for a person for transmutation. I'll put some cards on these. And then we have, that's what little boys do. Okay, so there's some sort of devaluation here, and I feel like it is coming from this mother. So there's some sort of devaluation with respect to a mom here, and it looks like your person may have chosen partners thereafter that may do the same thing to them. So there's this core wound of child abuse connected to their mother, and if you look in your person's past relationships, it looks like they may have attracted partners that were very much the same. Let's pull some cards on this. Spirit, what's his family debt? We have 8 of Wands. Yeah, your person's transmuting this karma so that this ancestral line could move forward, right? So they're laying a new foundation for this ancestral line. Whoa. Yeah, transformation. Transformation. Look, we have the 3 of Pentacles laying down some new foundations here. Okay? They are healing this ancestral line here. They're changing everything up. So whatever your person's going through, it's not just their own personal karma. It is ancestral wounds. Let's see this mother wound that's coming through. What's this mother wound that's coming through? We have the Tower, right? Your person, they've gone through this ego and it's cracking them right open, and they're seeing everything absolutely clearly, including their childhood and those that took care of them. And it looks like your person was not parented, your person was not nurtured, they were not supported, because the mother is coming through as the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles in reverse, they are financially and emotionally unstable. They don't know how to be there for anyone because they're hustling. They're hustling, right? Trying to make ends meet, right? They're in that poverty or lack consciousness, right? So they don't know how to nurture because they're going maybe from job to job. And that's just what they felt that they had to do, okay? In the meantime, it looks like your person was neglected. So they may have manifested partners that, did the same thing. Absolutely did the same thing. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. This is where your person learned helplessness. This is where a person learned to give their power away. It's steeped in childhood trauma. This is how a person learned to make themselves small or insignificant, so they wouldn't garner the attention of the abusive parent. This is where they learn not to speak up. So this is what your person's processing. They're processing the devaluation by a mother energy, right? And it looks like this person was also very harsh with their words. But we saw that, right? We saw the devaluation. So this person just emasculated your person. And again, I feel like your person thereafter attracted partners who did the same thing. Okay? Now, let's look at how they're seeing you right now. After this, I'll take it to the extended, but let's see how they're seeing you right now. How are they seeing you right now? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse. They feel like time is running out. We have Temperance in reverse, my God. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. They feel like time is running out. They feel like time is running out, and they feel like they have to get themselves out of this borrow, okay? Get themselves out of this hermit mode and take some sort of action, or else they are going to lose you. I feel they still feel very deregulated. There's still a lot of dynamism in their life. I think things are absolutely upside down, but they feel like they have to tell you how they feel, okay? And they have to tell you what's going on in their life, or they will lose you. They feel like this Wheel of Fortune will not turn unless they take action. They also feel kind of blocked. They also feel kind of blocked towards coming towards you as well. And this is being done by Spirit, because this is all major arcana. And that's where that sense of frustration is. It's like they're feeling this push. Time is running out. Time is running out. I have to tell this person how I feel. I have to tell them what's going on. I have to let them know what's happening. But it's like they feel blocked at every turn. It's like when they try to reach out to tell you something, it's like that throat closes up. Or you guys might get cut off, What about me? A lot of static on the line. But the spirit that's blocking them, because they still have loose ends that they need to tap. Okay, I heard access denied. Access denied. Spirit is directing them. They still have a lot of loose ends to tie up. So they feel blocked. They feel frustrated. They feel like time is running out. They feel like they need to tell you everything, but they are not getting access from spirit. They're blocked. They're being blocked. They're being blocked. Spirit's telling them, no, you have to tie up all your loose ends. I'm going to continue this in the extended. We're going to look at your person's heart space energy for you right now, their intentions towards you. How do they see you guys a year from now? We're going to get some messages from their 3D self, messages from their higher self. We're going to look at their actions towards you within a month's time. And then we're going to get some more advice. But now, right now, I want to give you some advice if you're not able to join me in the extended. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. I'm taking this from the wisdom of the shadow. What does Spirit want you to know? We have boundaries. Boundaries, right? So Spirit saying there's still an ongoing message in boundaries that's happening for you, but I don't get at this 3D boundaries. You see, there are a lot of subtle bodies surrounding this person. Spirit is telling you at this time, the 5D is a threat. The 5D is a threat right now. You have to protect your energy, and also it's a time for self-care. Okay, you see how she's hugging herself? Right now it's a time for self-care and nurturing your own inner child, right? So this person, they have their stuff to do. They're processing their childhood abuse. They're processing their mother wounds. But Spirit is saying that you need to do some inner child healing as well. And there's some reparenting and nurturing that you need to do. So that should be your focus right now. All right? That should be your focus. Okay? There's reparenting of the inner child that is coming up for you right now. All right, now, so I hope that was helpful. If this feels like your energy, join me in Extended. Otherwise, take care.